again, back with another review. Today we're going to be off course with our normal Christmas schedule, and we're going to take a look at this Jurassic World Ferocious pack Atrociraptor Panthera. Now, I have already reviewed another version of Panthera with that, I think Owen Escape pack that came out with Dominion line last year. I know it's probably something I probably shouldn't be reviewing because it's something that we've already seen, but this one does have a different, or I guess slight added paint added to it, which I want to compare to the old one. So I just wanted to kind of briefly touch upon that during this review. So as you can see, it's the normal packaging that we've been getting with these Ferocious pack dinosaurs for a while now. Here's the front of it, and here's the back of it. Here you can see the other dinosaurs, Velociraptor and then Panthera, the Ionosaurus and Moros. I have pretty much all of those except for that red raptor. And it shows you some facts and information. Now, I'm not going to be reviewing it out here in the snow. We're going to head inside and review it, well, on my review area inside. Unless I do this video sometime later outside, so either inside or outside. Let's go ahead and take a look at this Atrociraptor. Alrighty, so here we have the slightly new Panthera figure out of the packaging. This is going to be, like I said before, a very quick review because this is something that we've already reviewed already. This is kind of my own thoughts on this, I guess, second release of this figure, but also just to kind of show off the many differences that are different with the original that came out before. But, you know, kind of like what we just took a look at last year. This is the exact same crouching raptor mold for the Atrociraptor Panthera, or Panthera, whatever it is. But yeah, it's the same figure basically. You know, you got the nice Atrociraptor head sculpt. You know, with the cool looking spines on the head, on the bottom of the chin, just some nice scale work, and the eyes and everything is all sculpted in very nicely. Same with the teeth and on the inside of the mouth. So there's really nothing too different with this figure. It is entirely the same as before. But you know, taking a just brief look at it here on camera, it's a very nice figure, and it's cool to get a crouching pose for an Atrociraptor. If Mattel really wants to make it complete, it would be nice if they were to show off a new Pyroraptor mold that's in a crouching position. I don't know, just to kind of match it with their other in-canon movie raptors. Or they could have made this one stand up so that it could better fit with the other squad members. But other than that, it's very cool. It's a very nice looking raptor, as I said, I guess you'd say many months ago, last year. You can see nice scale work and some spine looking structures on the top there. So very nice work on Mattel, and the muscle definition and just all the sculpt work. So it's a very nice raptor, like I keep saying. I guess we can briefly go over the articulation. You know, the head can go up and down, and it can swivel all the way around. So that nice head articulation, and the jaw can open and close. The arms can rotate basically 360. Same with the legs here, which is very nice. And the tail can also rotate as well. And you got this scan code here, which should be the exact same as the original release that was released before. But yeah, and then the colors are very simple, but it matches Atrociraptor Panthera very well, in my opinion. But yeah, the colors look really nice, very sandy, like warm weather vibes when you're looking at this Atrociraptor. But it works really good. But basically, really wanted to do this review just to kind of show off the differences between this release and the first release. But first, here's a human figure to scale next to it, which is pretty size accurate. You know, Atrociraptor was like a normal sized raptor, and they are sized pretty well here, in my opinion. And for the main part of this video, here is the original release, and this is the very first Atrociraptor Panthera figure I got last year with that Owen pack. And there are some slight, or at least there are some differences with this with these two figures here. Right off the bat, the pose is basically the same. However, the tail on this one is a lot more curvier, and this one's a lot more straight. I'm not sure if that's due to how they're placed inside their packaging. That could be, and that's just how they're warped. But I don't know, I kind of noticed how that's different. Everything else seems to be the same, I'm pretty sure, because I've been kind of studying these before doing this review, and I think they're, other than that, the sculpt is pretty much the same. Taking a look at the paint is the same colors, same tones and colors. However, some of the way the paint is applied is actually very different. You know, for example, looking at the tail, for the original release, the brown was basically in this area right here, whereas the newer release, it actually starts from the leg and continues forward. I think that makes it look more complete instead of just like a weird line, just striped right there. So this one actually continuing from here and moving forward, it actually looks really nice. And taking a look at the other stripe portions here, they're basically the same. Double row of lines going all the way through. I believe same with the other side. So here they are together. And actually this one's a lot more blotchy, so it's a lot more thick splotches of paint, and this one is a lot more kind of skinnier lines, which I think match more to the Panthera in the movie. And you can see the better continuation of the stripe on here. So yeah, a little bit of difference there. The main one that caught my eye is the addition of the lighter paint on the leg. The only reason why I wanted this one is because of the additional paint on the leg. It makes it a little bit more complete and makes it fit much better with the other Atrociraptor figures. And this one was just blank. There's like no paint on this other than the main plastic paint, but this one with the lighter color added on makes it look much better. Another thing too, I guess I could point out, is that the lighter color on the tip of the tail is more on the tip side of the tail on this figure, and then on the original it kind of blended into the tail a little bit more. I kind of prefer the more tip side. Kind of flows better in my opinion, but I don't know, you guys might have your own opinions. But everything else is basically the same. It's just the additional paint on the legs and the different stripe positioning on the tail, and the different applications of the white paint on the tail are very different within each other. But other than that, they are exactly the same figures. This one's definitely my more superior Atrociraptor Panthera. So yeah, I mean, I guess that's pretty much it for this really quick, not really much of a review, but kind of just to go over the key differences between these two figures. So, and the same thing kind of happened with Atrociraptor Red. See, this is the one that came with the Owen pack, but the single card release of Red does not have any paint on the leg. It's like, why would they do that? So that's why I'm keeping this one and didn't even bother buying the single card one, because this one is obviously the more superior because of the additional paint on the leg. I just like that more in my opinion. So basically, all the Atrociraptors that I have in my collection, or basically the main four, look really good together, especially with this one with the additional paint added on. I think it looks really nice. And as I said before, when I got Tiger and did the review on him or her, whatever it is, it's really nice to have the entire squad here, the evil Atrociraptor squad, as they were really awesome in the movie. And it's really nice to have a better completed squad in figure form. So I'm really happy to own this new Panthera figure. That's basically just going to be it for this video, guys, just to kind of go over the differences here, but a very nice solid figure overall. Highly recommend it. If you're someone who doesn't care and just would stick with this one,
that is totally fine. That's exactly how I was gonna plan on doing it as well. That was before I realized the additional paint on the leg. I don't know, it just looks a little bit more complete in my opinion. But yeah, other than that, very solid figure. So hope you guys like this really quick little video, and I'll see you guys again for the next one.